How are you keeping? Hope you're keeping well and safe. I'm just going to adjust this stand so I can walk around it. Good morning. Welcome to another live morning juice session with Juicing Julie. You're highly welcome. Now, make yourself comfortable, grab a nice healthy drink, warm drink, maybe to start your morning, or if your morning is already started, it's 11:30 thereabout here. No, not 11:30, 10:30, say 10:35. Here in Manchester, it's a nice, beautiful morning already. The sun is out. So, whatever it is, just grab it, keep it healthy. And we are going to go through another recipe this morning. And our chief high priest is going to be the good old broccoli. Yeah, I'm going to be adding broccoli, and I have a twist, so keep watching. I have cucumber for the water base. We know 90% of cucumber is water, not just any water, but a good balanced, healthy water with lots of electrolytes that our bodies need to keep healthy. So it's going to be making the fluid for us here. I have a few other things, and especially also I have fresh mint leaf from my back garden. Yeah, I gave it a break for 2 weeks, and the baby ones are beginning to pop up. And this morning I went for a few for my warm cup of tea, which I usually use to start my morning before my juice goes down. And I realized, ooh, I could get a few for the juice as well. So yeah, I got this. We'll be adding it nice and fresh. I will call it organic because we didn't add any chemical. So yeah, there's a few. Just keep watching. We'll get there. I know you've seen me juice broccoli if you've been my regular, but just keep watching. Today's one will be different. So I'll grab a few other ingredients that we need. I have my chopping board. Just grab it out of the cupboard. Chopping board stand, and I turn on the light. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Now, one thing I lacked at home this morning, I wasn't sure, but I was determined to get a cup of my juice because I have none left any longer. So we have only, for me, like I always say, do you be you, only a tiny weeny, just about a thumb of ginger, which is on the average perfect, but I'm a spicy tooth or spicy tongue taste bud person, so I could have done with a little bit more, but this is all I have at home, whether powdered or fresh, so I have to deal with it today. Yeah, we make use of what we have. I'm going to be leaving the twist for later. When we are washing, you get to see the twist. Fresh green lemon we're going to be adding to this. I might put a little bit of kale because I have some at home, but I'm not sure. I will see how I feel when I start washing. So keep with me and leave me comments in the comment section as well. So let's grab our wash bowl and let's kind of unravel this mystery. Yeah, the board here. I like to unravel it and see what is in between. I have my herbal cup of tea for the morning starts. Yeah, I've only just not too long got off. So yeah, my herbal cup of tea to keep warm and start things going. If you look closely, I have star anise inside, fresh mint leaf, hibiscus tea bag, and some freshly squeezed lemon. So yeah, get things warmed up inside. That's my usual habit. So let's get started. I need to wash my hands. How are you keeping? I hope you're keeping well and safe. How is your weather? Where are you watching me from? I love to know. So leave for me in the comment section. And I have half an hour to do this juice. So keep the timer and let me know if I'm exceeding. Just want to grab a knife. So we'll go quick on this one. I know most of the time when I do my broccoli, my favorite recipe will be adding kiwi, pineapple, but let's see how I get on today. I have pineapple here at home. It's staring at me right now, but I'm undecided whether I'm going to add it. So yeah, this is our broccoli, and I'm not going to be using all of it. See, there's a bit of web kind of in it, so that's why it's important to make sure you unravel. Don't just wash it as it is together like a bouquet of flower for wedding. No. It's nice to take them off, unravel them. So I'm just going to take what I need for this juice. And you know that broccoli is a superfood in all ramifications. Helps with digestive health, contains relevant, rich, not just contain, rich in relevant antioxidants that help flush out toxins from our body, balance hormones for women. And look, I'll show you. See, that's that. Yeah, so that's one reason why you should unravel it. I can't use all of it, but I'll find a way to clean out that dirt before putting it back in the fridge. So this is all I'm going to be adding, and I think that is more than enough. What do you think? I'm just looking at the camera to see if I see any message. So remember to like this live, share it out. I'll appreciate. Let's get started. So we'll wash this off, and we'll wash the other things we need as well. I put out a video yesterday, a pre-recorded video where I juiced that giant that giant watermelon, and I had juice everywhere. It was so yummy, a juice, the two of variety. So if you've not watched that video, do watch it. I'll appreciate. Leave me a comment. Tell me you came from the live video to see it, and subscribe if you haven't already. So I will wash this broccoli. So we are juicing broccoli. I'll leave this out for now. I hope you can see. I'll just move this. Yeah, hopefully that should do. Oh yeah, I have hay fever thing because I exposed myself. So if you hear me snuffling, pardon. Yeah, I like to just check in between and have a little rub over it as well, in case there are things that perched on it that are not supposed to be there. Yeah, just looking. Don't take it for granted. Yeah. Give it a firm rub. Look, broccoli is tough, so don't worry, you're not ruining it. You're literally giving it a good wash. Remember, we are juicing it raw, so it's important to make sure it is clean. So give it a good rub, and if you feel you've not looked inside, please look in. It's exposed, it grows outside, exposed, through storage, travel, all of that. So anything could take refuge in it, and we don't want unwanted protein. I think I'm happy with that wash. I'll use the same water to give my ginger a quick rub. The ginger looks tidy, clean and tidy. So my sponge, somehow I have a bit of washing up liquid on this, but not intentional. But I won't fret, I'll just rinse it. My washing up liquid is fairy. They don't pay me anyway, it's just me telling you. So I'm not scared. I'll just rinse it. Rinse it. Make sure nothing goes in with me. I'm going to be adding 1 apple. I know we're doing a green juice, but we're having a red apple because that's all I have at home. Remember I told you on the title that it's a green juice with a twist, or broccoli green juice with a twist. So that's not all we'll be adding. We'll be adding a few other things. Ordinarily, I don't do broccolis. I won't cook it to eat. My family love it. They cook. I can cook for them. We have frozen ones, so if needed, but not for me. So, but I love to juice it. Since discovering juicing, it's a way for me to consume broccoli because I know it's a very healthy food. So, yeah. And we are going to be washing our cucumber as well. If you've been watching my live videos, I showed this. They are wrapped up in this nylon here in the UK from the superstores. I think it's preservation and keeping it nice and tidy, because if you find it all crusted, you wouldn't want to buy. So that's their preservation method. Again, I'd encourage you to give your fruits and vegetables a good wash, scrub down. I use water, just pure water. We want the best and the safest, so wash. Remember to like, leave me a comment, I appreciate that. Share, the more the merrier, so share. Okay, let me know where you're watching me from. I like that. So that's ready. It was too long for the basin. So we are getting somewhere. These ones are ready. Now let's wash our lemon. Actually, this lemon will be nice for my tea. So I'll take a nice firm lemon. I will exchange it for that one. When you're juicing, the firmer fruits are better in producing, because the crusher in your juicer, whether it is your slow juicer or your centrifugal juicer. Now, I'm going to bite off my tongue. So that's the fast juicer. They'll have the capacity to make it more effective, crush it better than soggy fruits and vegetable. If your lemon, you can use it, but you lose more. You gain more when it is firm. So that's why you're using this, if you get what I mean. So the firmer your vegetables and fruits are, the better for juicing. But if you're doing smoothie, then the softer ones will be better, because you're consuming all the fiber and all of that. It will be all blended together. But if you're squeezing the juice out of it, then the firmer the better. One big tip for you. That one will be perfect for making a nice kappa tea. Because I don't do sugar, I use lemon for my teas, or lime. So that one is good to go. I think we'll be peeling this one. It doesn't look so fresh. So it's fresh, but I mean the skin has a bit of spots, so we're going to be peeling it. Sometimes I blend them together because the skin also comes with its own nutrients. The next thing I'll be adding is my fresh garden plucked mint. So this mint leaves I got from my back garden, and since the spring I've only bought mint leaves from the store probably once, I think within the last 2 weeks, because I was giving it a bit of a break because it has produced a lot. I use it for my teas, I use it for my juices, fresh mint leaves. So we have some growing at our garden. So that's what I've been using all summer. I usually will use a sieve. It's right here. So yeah, just help me wash it better. So the key word we always leave for our life is mindfulness and intentionality. Be mindful, be intentional. That's our key word for juicing. We always remind ourselves that in the morning. Be mindful about what you're picking. Be intentional about what you're picking. How you're combining your fruits. Make sure there's a balance between fruits and vegetables. You don't want all fruits occasionally for party or something, or just occasional summer buzz. Yeah, it's okay to juice, but remember, when you juice a lot more. If you're peeling oranges, to me, you don't consume that much as to fill up a glass. So it's always important to have it, be mindful and be intentional to have it at the back of your head. Quantity to consume too much of everything is not good, as they will say. So have a good balance between vegetable and fruits when you're juicing. That is key for effective results and wellness, which is what we all are gunning for. So we have these cleaned and ready, but remember I told you about the twist. So instead of my usual pineapple today, to sweeten this juice up, I have decided to use black grapes. Black grapes, yeah. I hardly use black grapes in juice, but I got it in the shop. They were on discount, and I thought, why not? I have my pineapple, but probably I'll be using that tomorrow for another juice. But for this one, that's the twist. Black grapes, and you know they're always very yummy. I will taste it on our behalf, on yours and my behalf. Cheers. Let's see. Tongue test. So yummy. You know I've already taken eating out of it, so I already know beforehand, but I can't help myself. Yummy. So yeah, and this juice I'll be sharing with my hubby. So that's what I'm adding to sweeten it up, and I think that should do more than enough. If there's any word like do more than enough, but you know what I mean. So give it a good wash, and I think we'll be juicing. I might add one or two dry herbs for extra flavor. A little spicy kick. I will show you the one, and if you've been following, you might have. If you've been following me, you might have an idea. But I encourage you to subscribe if you have not. Join the family of Juicing Julie, juice lovers. No perfection here. We are just work in progress, doing our best daily as much as we can to keep healthy, to look after our most prized treasure. I'm still eating out of it. Well, even the juice will be going in there, won't it? So we are striving to keep our most prized treasure in terms of our physical health, well, which is our body. If our body is healthy, it will serve us, it will help us prosper. We'll be able to accomplish our dreams, our aspirations, our ambitions and hopes. If the body is unwell, then there's a challenge. So we know, like me with this hay fever, just my nose, and it wasn't funny overnight. So you can imagine if the whole body is unwell. So while we still can, we'll do our best to look after it. And peradventure you're watching and you're feeling unwell, I pray you get well soon. So yeah, we're ready to go. So we'll quickly juice what we have here because somebody in the home needs breakfast and it is sure breakfast time. So I told you I had half an hour to juice. I think I've done 15 minutes tidying up. So we'll give this place a little clean. I'm just speaking to family member. Please give me 15 minutes, okay? I'll be done. Don't worry, I'll drop you off. So the time clock is on, 15 minutes. Let's get the juicer out. I'll just grab it. That's it. We're juicing with my Nama J2 hands-free slow juicer, and I'll grab the components. Okay, I think I have it here. The only thing I will be needing will be an extension. What's happening to the tap turning on by itself? Okay, I'm just moving this so you can have a better view. We are no longer dealing with the sink immediately. So let's get our juicer together. As usual, it's all about the click. Straightforward, clicky, clicky, clicky. I'm just raising this up so you can see what's going on. And I like my very thin-eyed strainer. That way I don't have to use another sieve or strainer to strain the juice, because I love it completely smooth. I hope I didn't hear the click, and I'm wondering maybe that didn't go in right. Yeah, it didn't. I could tell. Okay. Now it feels like it's balanced. Yep, that's done. And then the big holder. We need to hear that click. That's it. Let's get the cups. I have to get it the right way. So, catcher for chaff, catcher for juice. The only thing I need to grab quickly is my extension. So hold your fire. Okay. So I have my extension. That way the juicer cord can get the power source. I'll just leave it on my cooker. And I'll leave this one here. So that's plugged. I'll have to give my hands another wash because I've just touched something out of the clean surface. Being a nurse, you just have this clean and dirty environment situation. That's how I treat my juicing. So if I move out of the clean environment, I have to wash my hands. So this whole area is clean and prepped. But anything outside of this space, I have to wash my hands. That's the way I see it in my head. Once a nurse, always a nurse. Okay, let's do this juicing thing. Let me lift this camera up so you can see me piling in the stuff. And the best way, according to user manual, I really don't, yeah, I think I have to cut up. Let's do it while we are doing this. So cut up my apple because I don't like juicing in a roll. I think I got distracted and I'm in a hurry. I'm just taking off the seeds because I don't like juicing the middle with me. I know my juicer can do it whole, but that's part of the safety measure for making sure I get the best quality juice. So now, don't cut this way if you're not used to it. I'm used to this, so I can safely cut while in my pan. That's the way I grew up. Now, slice my lemon as well. Remember, I said I wasn't going to put the skin this time because it has some spots on it. So again, I say please use the chopping board if that is what you're used to doing. For me, this is how I grew up, so I could do this with my hands closed. Safety is important. So yeah, my leaves are going in. My ginger I'm putting in. I'm getting the broccoli in. All the leafy greeny stuff I'm throwing in. So this goes away. I still have a bit of space. I could throw this in, yeah, or grape, fresh grapes. They are so yummy. I'm going to save 2 for myself. Yeah, I'm working hard. Well deserved. Okay, let's do this blending or juicing. Let's turn it all together. So just positioning this so you can see. So pardon the movement. Remember the trick, when it starts coming out here, it means it's working, or you start seeing juice appear in the holder. I can already see number 2 happening. I can see the color of the grapes seeping out, dark purple liquid. So I'm going to just push this down so you can see what I mean. So you see, we already have about 250 mils of juice there. So we'll see what the color finally comes out. But whenever I'm juicing broccoli, I classify it as green. But I think because I decided to use grapes, I didn't consider that the color of the grapes might influence the color of the juice. So yeah, this is where we are. We might end up getting something like a really mauve color. So yeah, this is coming out really nice and dry. One thing I said I was going to add a bit more. So let's get some peppercorn into it for flavor. I'm just going to open this. I'll extend this stand so you can watch me do it. It's not happening for me. Yeah, so ooh. Yeah. So I like to grind it out with this, but I can as well open it. I don't know why. I just like to do it this way. But for time's sake, I only recently realized that I could open the container for some weird reason. So I'll just let in some spiciness in. A little bit of spice to our life. And you know that peppers are very healthy, cancer fighting. The same with the black grapes. Black grapes are very healthy. They contain a lot of antioxidants. That's research says it helps to safeguard our bodies from cancer by flushing out toxins, cleansing our inside out, and leaving us healthy. So yeah, peppers are also known to have cancer fighting properties. They also, because they are spicy, they help to kickstart our metabolism and get us going for the day. And of course, they taste good. No added sugar, just natural sugar. So you can see we're chasing about 500 mils of purple looking juice. Honestly, I didn't consider the color of that grape will influence our juice. So anyway, so you see the color of the extract is also changed now. It's not as dark because the grapes have run out, and we can empty that can before we add cucumber, because cucumber will be producing a lot more water. So let's do it together. I want you to literally see the color. Ooh. So a good 500 mils we have there. I don't know if you saw that clearly because I think it was blurry. It wasn't well focused. So the next thing I'll be adding now will be, I'll be adding our cucumber because I think we are good to go. Again, I've touched the camera, so before I touch my cucumber or the camera stand, I'll just wash my hands. I have my napkin just by need to dry it, and I will add my cucumber as it is. Let the juicer do his job. Yes, it can. Uh-oh. No, I think I need to give it one more whack of chop. It's not closing. Yeah. It's taking its time, but it has managed to crush it. Let's go up and see. I can't see because the reflection is here. I hope you can. Well, they're all well crushed now and ready to start producing. And you can see the green is coming out through the extract access. And we are beginning to fill our cup, 100, about 200 mils already. Remember to leave me a comment. I've not even had the chance to see the live comments, but please leave me a comment in the live and leave me a comment after the video. I'd like to hear from you. So a spicy kick to our metabolism this morning. I'll just grab the container. For catching the juice. I don't think I'll be getting much. Somehow. This is small sized cucumber. And broccoli doesn't produce much fluid. So yeah, I think we are about done. So let's open. I'll move it so you can appreciate the color with me. Now the green comes through, but I think the purple is taking over. I like to give it a little tilt for whatever is left to come through. Every little helps, like Tesco will say. Okay, I think that's about it. Turn off, close, and we are good to go. So today it's like a quick one, and altogether I'll see we got just about 700 mils of fresh juice. It's not green because the black grapes took over the color, but it's still healthy and we are going to be enjoying it. Let me see how much I can share with hubby because 700 is my start. Usually I get about minimum 800 or even 1 liter. I gone for 1 liter, but I'll make do with my 550 cup of tea, herbal tea I've had this morning. And surely I will share some with hubby. So I might keep 500 for myself and give him 200. I hope you have enjoyed watching this. Now there's a queue up to use the kitchen. So I can't watch this juicer with you for now. I'll go away, come back and watch it later. Hi Desire Hall. Thank you. How are you? Thank you for joining. We're literally just rounding over. Thank you for saying hello to me. I appreciate your presence. You can watch this after now. YouTube will have this from the beginning. And I also left a pre-recorded video on juicing my giant watermelon. See what happened to my bulk juicing and my party favorite juice. So just check out, subscribe if you have not. I really appreciate that. So yeah, today we made, it was supposed to be green color, but you can see it's now mauve, dark brown. Because I changed my mind about the recipe, I decided to add black grapefruit to it. And that literally took over the green color. So instead of green that I was expecting, I have something that looks like dark red or dark purple, really deep purple or brown. But that's okay. It's still a healthy juice. In it, we've added broccoli. Yes, yes, Desire. I have the Nama J2 juicer and I absolutely am loving using it for my juices. So many years now. Oh, that's nice. So you are a pro in this as well. Oh yeah, I wasted like 3 years. I wasted my money buying all sorts of juicer because you know when you start, you think, how can I commit such amounts of money to juicer? So I was getting just whatever was cheap on Amazon. Finally, I lay hold of Frija. Frija also made something that looked like this. I have the unboxing video, so you can check out my old videos. And somewhere along the line, I was bulk juicing one day and it literally snapped. And I tried to reach out to them and they never responded, which is sad because that was my first one that I really loved using for as long as it lasted. So then I decided I'll just go ahead and invest in this since it's become part of my lifestyle. So I invested in it. This Nama juicer is an investment. You have to be committed to juicing to invest that amount of money to get it. But so far so good. It's 1 year now. I think it's about 1 year now. Yeah, maybe June. I got it in June, but it took a few months before I unboxed it and shared the video. So yeah, and I am impressed so far. It's not failed. And when I was buying it, I didn't want to invest that much money to hear stories. So I did have a bit of to and fro contacts. See, I'm advertising for free for them with their customer service, and they were responding. In fact, when I ordered, they even sent a message to tell me that the socket, where am I staying, because it looks like I have an American socket and my address is in the UK, which was great. Otherwise I would have had this bulk thing sent to me and it is wrong, and I'll have to find a way to ship it back. So I really did appreciate that. Anyway, it's been serving for the past 1 year, and I'm going to be having a review not too long from now. So we have our juice here made up of broccoli, black grape juice, black grapes, not, I keep saying grapefruits, no, black grapes, because I juice grapefruits more. I think this is the first or second time I'm doing grapes in itself. Black grapes, because I buy them to juice, but I end up eating them before juice time. So that's the black grape that gave the color. Instead of green, we have this movie color that we have here. We have ginger, we have I'm just reading the comments. Drink only the juice, not eat other foods. Really, I like to drink my juice first thing in the morning, after I've had my hot cup of tea. So I wake up with a hot cup of tea. At the beginning of this video, I showed you my cup of tea. I made it just before I started juicing. That's I start up my system, because yeah, my dear, I'm doing a 40-day juice cleanse. Wow, girl. But I hope you have something else to eat later in the day. Yeah, so this will be more technically like my breakfast. After my drink, when I sit down for work, I'll have this. And any other thing can come much later. That's always my advice. But there are certain juices you have to eat. If you're making pure orange juice, then you eat something else. Anyway, I have to go now. Thank you so much, everyone that has joined. Thank you, Desire, for your comment. Thank you for everyone that has said hello. Leave a comment for me in the main comment section. We can also chat there after the live. Catch up on all my videos. I appreciate you. Take care. Day 4, well done. I'm rooting for you. Okay, just leave a comment in the main comment section in this video, and I will catch up. Subscribe if you haven't. Take care. Bye bye. My son is waiting to use the kitchen. Bye. Take care. Thank you for joining me. You made my day now.